I used to have the biggest crush on Alan back then. The student, he looked fine.
Oh,
so shit, he looked so fine. But no, y'all, I got into my first car accident going to this dude's house, and to make matters worse, after I got into that accident, do you remember what I told you? Welcome back to another episode of Broken Record DMV. It's your girl Crystal Renze, and today I have here a mogul, y'all, in the DMV. Like, y'all don't even understand. This man has done so many things in the DMV. He's one of my closest entrepreneur friends first, but definitely entrepreneur friendships, because we have done so much together in the business world. And I would love to present Alan Heston. I'm weak as hell. You came in here looking the fuck good. Now I would have thought you was Chris Brown.
I'm trying to match it. Oh, go ahead.
Touch. I just said that's a Mario. Oh, yeah. I'm weak as fuck. But you know, run it. But
there we go. Thank you. You do too.
We have MR.GENESIS in the building.
Yes.
So let's just start off to, how's your day going? I like to start that off with
good. I'm very surprised that I was on time. So.
Yes, that's good. No, you really weren't on time.
Yeah, I wasn't really.
Yeah, you weren't on time.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Yes, it was good because I needed some extra time too. But let's start off by like how you came about the name Genesis. That's your name on Instagram too.
Yes.
Genesis.
All right, so Genesis is the beginning, right? No, you're good. It ain't that bad.
I'm weak. All right, Mr. Genesis.
But yeah, Genesis is the, when you look up the term Genesis or the word Genesis, it means the beginning, right? So starting the entrepreneurship journey, that's the beginning for me.
Okay.
And for some reason, every time I would say the word Genesis, people would really think that's my name. But it was really the name of my first company.
Okay.
So I just went with the flow, and now nobody doesn't call me Alan no more. It's
they
just
call
Genesis.
You Mr. Genesis.
Right.
I call you Alan.
There you go.
I actually have your initials in my ACH.
Stop.
Yep, I do.
Come on.
So going into that, we're gonna talk about the business, but
she's a real one.
I've known Alan for so long.
How many years do you think it's been?
It's at least been 10.
It had to be.
It's at least 10.
How old was we? Like
too young.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I can't wait to tell. This is a little juicy. So I used to have the biggest crush on Alan back then. The student, he looked fine.
Oh,
so,
come on, Chris.
He looked so fine. But no, y'all, I got into my first car accident going to this dude's house, and to make matters worse, after I got into that accident, do you remember what I told you?
You were still coming?
Yes.
Yes. You was a real one.
Yes.
Like, come on.
I was a dumb one. I was dumb as fuck.
No,
my dad came and got me. Tow truck came and got the car and everything, and my ass still pulled up to his house. But yes,
loyal.
I was a real one.
Loyal.
That's
and
how
you're still like
I
that today.
No,
if the car breaks down, we still going.
We still pulling up. No, seriously, that's how I am. But no, I definitely think I showed him my loyalty, and we really have been friends, connected. And I would love to segue into other things we did, which was Genesis level.
Correct.
Your modeling.
Correct.
What would you, modeling team, modeling
agency.
Yeah. Agency, that's the correct.
And you was with me on that too. That journey.
I was.
Golly.
I was.
And then don't forget about the fashion brand, and you started using the model. Yeah, you bossed up.
Yeah. So I used to, when you came with the idea that you want to do Genesis level, I supported it 100%. Because
Absolutely.
you know how I am. I'm a visionary.
Absolutely.
I believe you can do whatever the hell you want to do, put your mind to. And shortly after I started modeling with you guys, got a lot of experience. And then, I got out of it because it just wasn't something for me specifically. You know me, I like to be behind the scenes.
Correct.
I like to actually create events or the actual vision. So...
But you tried it though. That's the thing.
Know,
and you did good at it too. That's the thing.
I did.
Yes.
I just wish you always feel like you wish you knew what you knew then.
Now, right.
Then
now. Absolutely.
Yeah,
experience.
I wish.
Right.
Just
right.
everything. But it was definitely a good experience.
And it turned you into having a fashion brand, and like you knew makeup artists, hairstylists, how important all that was. How
it goes. So
absolutely.
Just tell us a little bit about Genesis level. I know now that you no longer have that. So just tell us a little bit of the beginning, the middle, and the end.
So I think in any journey that you take on when starting a business, you got to have fun with it.
Yeah.
Right. But then you also have to, like you said, if I would have known what I know now, you got to know your market.
Yeah.
Here in the DMV, it's not really known for fashion material, you know. It's more so New York, Paris, things of that nature.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, because of that, we hit a wall, you know, and we just kept growing, but it's just like, how much longer is it going to take for us to really reach our goals that we're trying to achieve?
What was the wall?
The wall was the jobs here. You know, the jobs here, most people pay maybe like $100, $150, maybe $200 if you're lucky an hour, which is decent. But if you're expecting to get on Chanel or Gucci, Prada, it's not going to happen here, to be honest.
Yeah, which makes sense.
You know, but if you go into bigger markets, New York, LA, things of that nature, then you can definitely reach that goal. So.
Okay. So how was it? How did it make you feel to say goodbye to your baby?
I ain't going to lie, it hurt.
Aww.
It hurt because you got to think, if you spent so much time and effort into something and you have to face reality and be like, is this working for me?
Yeah.
You know, and I hated, most importantly, I hated disappointing the models.
Yeah.
There was so many girls that loved it. I gave them opportunity, but it's just like, I got to do what's best.
So how long did you have it in total?
7 years.
Jesus.
7
That's
years.
a lot of years.
7 years, yeah.
I wish things would have been different.
I know.
I see some. Would you ever be open to bringing it back?
If I was in another state, honestly.
Really?
Like if I was in New York, 100%.
Okay.
But here, it's like,
there's no point. It's just,
yeah.
Okay,
You know.
I mean that makes sense.
Because you got to think about it. Yeah, our city is not known for, when you think of the DMV, oh yeah, you can go out there and model. Like, you can? You know?
I don't know, but it's just, I understand what you're saying, but you know, when you have someone like this that's an optimist like me, I feel like you can do anything anywhere.
Correct.
But I definitely understand that if you don't have the capital and the
Right.
back, it just is harder.
And then the clientele here too, it's like, you know.
Okay, so going into the next thing I would like to ask you about, which is fatherhood.
Yes.
How has that been?
Man, when I say I'm like mature, like right now I'm like 150 years old.
How old is he now?
My oldest is 10, my youngest is 5. Yeah, I have 2. Yeah. Private life, you know.
Okay, no, I love that. I love that, but God, okay,
Yeah.
family man.
Yes. First child was 21.
Oh my God.
So, yeah.
Wow, I love that for you.
Definitely.
I love that.
It's helped me
You
in
have
like
2 boys?
2 boys.
Okay.
No girls.
Okay, you want a girl?
No.
Why? You said it so fast. Why?
I feel like it's difficult.
Okay.
I'll be overprotective.
Okay.
To the point like where I feel like it'll be bad for her boyfriend or her man, you know. So I'd rather protect his life and
I'm weak, not protect his life.
I'm just saying.
I love that.
Yes.
So how has what's the best part about fatherhood?
I would say maturity.
Okay.
Like you look at so many things differently. Like you start looking back at like the things you used to do, and now you have to provide for others. It's no longer about yourself. So that makes you even more of a hustler.
I love that. I'm so excited.
Come
I didn't
on.
even know that. I mean, we don't even talk to each other like that.
I
But
know.
it's like, how did I miss that?
I know.
But you are a private person. You've always been
Correct.
a private person.
Correct. I only show what I want people, you know.
Okay. Why? Why do you think you've been like that?
I feel like how I was raised.
Okay.
My parents are from Guyana, so they're very like private as well, and that's how I was raised to be private about like don't let your left hand know what your right hand know. So yeah.
That's a quote. That's
Yes.
a quote.
Write it down.
All right. So before I go to the next segment, I do want to thank you so much. I looked at my notes and I'm like, oh, I gotta say something. Well, we gotta talk about 2 things before this. Yeah.
Please.
Because I want to thank you so much because I had a fashion show, Pegasus.
Ooh, I remember. Lit.
You didn't come though.
I know, but I'm talking like the whole setup, the marketing, like.
It was fire. Like I think you even pushing it out there really made a lot of more models come.
Can we do it again?
Of course. I gotta actually get you hip to something. I just got plugged into.
Please.
We got to like
Off camera.
God, no, seriously, like God really blessed me, so we gotta talk. Like we gotta talk. But last thing, we're gonna talk about ALM rentals.
Please.
Yes, we got to because I've used his cars, y'all. Whenever y'all see me in some nice ass cars, I got it from him.
Skirt.
Period.
So it trickles down from the first company, Genesis Level. So Genesis Level was a management company.
Okay.
So with the cars, I manage cars. So it's the same concept. It's just something that works for the market. Everybody needs a car.
Is it really making a bag?
Like right now, it's making a bag. I'm saying.
Period. I love it. I've been seeing you expand. You just got a new office. That I
Correct.
picked.
Yes.
That I got. I want to come see that. And
Please.
I really need to sit down and talk to you.
Please.
I don't like the fact that I don't have enough friends that talk that talk. It's really pissing me off.
And we got to talk like that every second of the hour,
We definitely need to figure something
I
out.
honestly cut off people, no offense if you're watching this, but I cut off people who call my phone and it's just not about money because it's like you're wasting my time.
You're wasting my time.
You know what I'm saying? What are we talking about?
They just want to ride the fucking wave.
Thank you. Or talk about their problems, which you don't want to hear negative talk.
You
know?
don't.
No.
I love that for you. I really do.
Absolutely.
I'm excited. You came in here looking like a bag. I'm
Oh,
trying to figure
come
out
on.
what the fuck you got going on. No, seriously.
So this is
You
quick.
always put together, but
This is quick.
it's something, like, even with the whole gym and just everything, you look so much happier.
Thank
and so
you.
much, like,
Yes.
like in your purpose.
Yes.
I love that.
It had, like, pandemic. I think it changed all of us, honestly, you know?
It definitely changed me.
So, yeah, it did.
I did.
Every time I see you, the hair is different. I'm like, what am I expecting today? The watch is different. The outfit is.
Yes, Spirit, we on the go vibe.
Come
today.
on now.
I should
Come
put
on.
my Cartier on. Damn. I ain't got no Cartier, so. All right, y'all. So we're going to go on to the next segment. Oh my God. I was like, good thing I looked down because I would have been so pissed. All right, y'all. So y'all know this segment is where I ask my guests, you know, what's their favorite liquor, drink, and I done said water. So back to my question. You don't drink?
So, only on special occasions, to be honest. Yeah, to be honest.
So this is not a special occasion?
Well, it is, but, like, I went to the gym today, so.
What the hell does that mean?
Like, so, all right. So, if you drink one
I
shot.
Make you take a shot of tequila just because.
One shot of tequila takes 30 days to get out your body. So, it's like everything I did today
So what
would just
special
be
occasion would be worth
somebody's
it?
birthday. No. I mean, this is special. This is super special. I'll take a shot. How about that?
Give me that tequila.
How about that? Look, I'm going to do it just because.
Give me that tequila. It's under
Just
there.
because.
It's under there.
Now I got to go to the
Just
gym
'cause it
again
was some
tonight.
bullshit. I don't
Now I
even
got to
like
go to the
tequila
gym
like that.
tonight.
But you
This
try
is
to
a
hit me with
special
that
occasion.
bullshit. It is a special occasion. Don't try to play
Oh,
with me.
she's serious.
Don't try to play with me. I'm
She is
upset.
serious.
I am. And now I ain't got no chaser, so you put me.
Oh, we're going to take it straight. Absolutely.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying.
We're
But
going
you
to take it
just-
straight.
You just what? I didn't think your I thought you were gonna say health reasons. We talking about some special occasion.
Well, this is special. I'm going to prove to you that it's special.
Talk about something take 30 days. Maybe you'll take a damn shot of this, please.
Yo.
It's a little shot. It ain't even that
Peer
much.
pressure, y'all. Peer pressure.
It's not peer pressure. This is the right thing to
Crystal
do.
knows how to
'Cause you
do
should
this.
try to
She
play
knew
the
I was going to say
podcast.
yes.
Yes, I did.
Cheers.
Thank you. And this, I would like to toast to something.
This is the best podcast. Let's
Thank
toast to
you.
that.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Absolutely.
And I like to text. I like these songs. No.
I was ready.
I know. I like to toast to something. I want 2023 to be successful for us.
Absolutely.
I would love to do more with you.
Please.
So I toast to that, and
Please.
hopefully that comes true.
Oh, come on.
I'm about to say
We
Jesus'
here.
name.
Yo.
No, but we also, shit. We also have WAKEA
See,
water.
Crystal, look, she got to
We
drink the
all-
water after it.
We also got WAKEA, but he wanted water, so.
Yes.
You know, who put me on 3-0? I'm always going to shout him out because he put me on to that. I think somebody else did too, but.
Are we doing cheers to this? Too?
Oh, we could cheers to that. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm not going to drink that, no.
All right, y'all. So we're going to go into the next segment.
That was funny, actually.
Thank which
I was
one?
not expecting that.
What, the shot?
To take this shot.
Yes,
I'm like,
you got
Chris,
to.
I just went to the gym, man.
So next time, don't play with my podcast.
Okay.
It's very special.
It is.
Like, come on now. Like,
You're
we
right.
really go back.
You're
Don't
right.
let these the guests think this is.
I might got to take
some-
another one.
No. Oh shit. See who you going home to?
Hey, like, come on now.
It's gonna be lit. All right. So this is the bowl with the motivational quotes.
Ooh, nice.
And after I do that one, then you pick out yours.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So you're going to do yours first?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm gonna do mine, but we both have to explain what we think it means.
Okay.
Okay. We'll try to keep it brief, but with all right, this is not a bad one, y'all. A true friend is one soul in two bodies. Aristotle. Yeah, I think that's how you. Aristotle. Yeah. I don't think it's not.
Wow,
that's okay.
that's different.
I swear to God, y'all, I'm gonna make a compilation whenever I get to this part.
So are
People
you
be
supposed
like,
to tell me what you
a
think?
true, I don't even know what it means. A true friend is one soul in two bodies. God, you know what I mean?
What does that mean?
One soul, two bodies. So
One
just like you and your best friend, y'all are one soul.
A true
So you're
friend.
that locked in.
Y'all are like this.
You're that locked
A
in.
true friend is one
You
soul.
it
in
look like
two
you're not
bodies.
feeling it.
I don't get the two bodies, the soul in two bodies. I don't really like it.
Let's do another one.
Yeah, we're gonna do another one because I don't know how to really go into depth. I feel like I understand what it says, but
Let's do another one.
I don't know. I don't feel like I'm locked in with anybody like that to where I
do it.
feel like.
Dang, what about me?
Sorry, no. You
Oh.
said my shit wasn't special.
Oh, well, you know what? See?
To invent, you need a good imagination and a pile of junk. I like that one. Thomas Edison. Okay, Thomas Edison.
Okay, what you think?
I think this means sorry, to invent, you need a good imagination. I like to use my podcast as an example. This is all the stuff I do is part of my imagination, but there's a pile of junk within that. Like there's things that I think about, and I won't say junk in a bad way. I'll just say like I have so many ideas as a creative that everything can't be done.
Correct.
So there has to be some things like you just put to the side. Like you just have a pile of junk. Like you know how hoarders are. They just put something.
Like it's just not going to work.
Yeah, it's just not going to work either for the time period, the period in life I'm at, or whatever. But this podcast is not in a pile of junk. It's not in that junk.
I like this.
So yes, but this is definitely part of my imagination. I thought about this day in, day out. Thought about this for a couple years. Okay. And throughout the years, I've put some things aside, which say I added to the junk pile, and some things made it through. Made the cut.
Can we talk about your outfit though?
I look
like
fire,
the red though,
literally.
The red. I'm
and
like, yo, that's what I'm saying.
Yes. So I tried. You see?
I felt the energy. I was like, she's gonna wear red.
You see that? And your shoes got a little red. I love
Come on now.
Look at that. Come on. Yes. So what do you think it means? Here you go.
Yeah, I feel like junk can be friends. Junk can be seriously. And I feel like friends is the biggest thing, or your environment can be junk. And you need to throw away immediately. Period. Because the junk is going to cause rats, mice, and roaches.
Yeah.
Okay, and sometimes they won't go away.
They won't.
So you gotta.
I like that. So yeah, this part is just.
I like that.
That's Talani. This is just like perspective. So I like that you said that about friends, because that does sometimes that they are part of the junk. Yeah. They be in the way of the imagination and the creativity and things like that.
You start realizing that you're wasting so much time just talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely nothing. I know. That's what I like about us. We really be about our business. Like if we say we're gonna do something, we're dead.
How can I make some more?
Period. And how can I do it at my best?
Thank you.
Like really.
Thank you.
I'm not playing this life game with y'all. I love that. So next your turn. So you go ahead and click in there. Okay. I think we're good. Probably do a question. Okay, our cameras are doing pretty good, y'all. We found the cheek.
We made it.
Yes.
Oh, this is a good one.
Okay, I would love to hear. Tell it to the camera because I got.
Whoa. What's the hardest part about dating nowadays?
Oh, that's good. Oh, my cheeks, I keep smiling. Okay, go ahead. You go ahead.
So I have to answer this?
Yeah, we both have to.
Oh man, that's a good question.
That's a good, right?
The hardest part. I want you to answer it first.
Okay.
Because I want to hear what you're gonna say. Because I have a lot of hardest parts.
What do you think the hardest? It's hard parts. The S. The hardest part I would say right now that's coming to mind is not watering myself down.
No.
That's the hardest part.
What do you mean?
I can say I know my worth. I'm still learning myself, but I don't know, especially for females, I feel like we get to a point where we're just tired.
I got it.
We're so tired of fighting, we don't want to be lonely. But at the same time, we also don't want to devalue ourselves in order to
I feel like the type of woman you are, you have to be with somebody top tier. You can't be with somebody who's not an entrepreneur or not, like, if they work at Walmart, but they can, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't settle. If they don't have a podcast or if they not doing something elevated, then...
See, but if you say that to someone nowadays, it's like you're trying to belittle them.
But you have to be honest, because everybody has a choice. They can do it.
And that's like, don't get me wrong, I'm still like a top tier woman, but I always feel like I have to, when I say water it down, it's like, okay, you're going to drink juice, but you just have to, just because you put water in it doesn't mean it's still not juice. Right. It's just enough for them to.
Crystal, I need you to look in the mirror and realize everything you accomplished.
See, the man I'm talking to now, I don't know, because they're going to be like, she's not a different man every time. The man I'm talking to, I keep, the one thing I'm not doing is, and that is the problem. The reason why I am continuously single is because I'm not settling. I'm
Right.
dead ass not settling.
Absolutely.
Just like how we don't settle for our businesses.
No,
I'm not doing that with my
It's gonna be an
business.
interview on our date. It's gonna be
Yes.
like, yo, so what do you do?
What do you got going on? And what I have graduated to now is when I'm saying water down, I'm not just talking about the material things, the businesses. I'm talking about who you are.
Correct.
Like, you cannot be out here flexing like you really are taking care of yourself, but you're not.
But you're not. What's
And
your
you're
credit
on
score?
Instagram flexing. What's your credit score? What's your daily routine?
Correct.
How do you deal with stress? Like,
Correct.
are you a family
I need
person?
to know this.
What is your mental state? Like, I can't.
And you can
deal
tell
with-
when somebody's lying too.
Yes. Like, I'm honestly around people who may actually. God been playing with me, giving me different type of things, so I guess so I can narrow down exactly what I want. But He'll give me someone who is good in business, but then their emotional state is so. Oh my God.
Not a good balance.
And then every time I'm around them, I'm so drained.
Yeah.
I don't want that. That's why I said it's mind, body, soul, it's everything. Like, yes, I want you to be, you know, I want you to have value within like your field, but at the same time, I need you to have value within yourself. So
Right.
when I say water it down, it's like I want people to know I don't cap for social media. Like, before y'all see me on that motherfucker, I am taking care of myself, my skin.
Realist.
I'm making sure that I am okay. I don't even as I gave you dates for us to do
You
this
did.
podcast.
By the
After
way, y'all,
I have-
Crystal was so professional. Like, I got an agreement. I'm
Yes.
signing for him. I'm like, yo, where am I
Yes.
going? Like,
You are going to the chambers.
Yo,
It's like, nah,
so cool.
you're going to a very important event.
Yes.
A special event.
Absolutely.
It's like you're trying to play me earlier.
That's why I took
But
it.
yeah, so no, seriously, I want like someone who's that dedicated to the emotional as they are in the business. So that's just my problem in the business, finding the balance in between those two worlds.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, because at the end of the day, I think I'm 29. I'm no longer in a space where I want to play with myself or anybody I'm with. I'm not saying I'm looking for marriage. I don't think I'm there right now, but I'm looking towards that. And I want to just, even if it's just gonna be in a relationship, I don't want to be around anyone who is just bringing me down.
Absolutely.
So,
I agree.
what's your thing?
I feel like in the society we're in now with social media, women tend not to be traditional anymore. What I mean is, like, now we're Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody is cooking. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to a restaurant trying to record like the best cheesecake or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like, and I feel like women need to understand a man's role.
Okay.
A man should be a provider. I don't believe in a woman paying for dinner, a woman paying the bills. Like, I've met men that like, oh yeah, she puts up half, I put up half. I'm like, damn, that's a terrible situation. Because I just feel like that's a man should be the one taking care of everything. Then why are you a man if you're not doing that?
Well, I would
you know?
say, I see, that's why I agree with, I won't say the 50-50 in that sense. I feel like it should be delegated.
Really?
Like, as far as it just depends.
So, Crystal, my ideal relationship, right,
Okay.
is I'm paying for everything, and you're supporting
Is you
me.
single? I mean, say you had 2 kids, so I would hope that you.
I mean, you know.
We're gonna keep that on our hush, but you know, we do get messy here.
You know what?
I'm gonna keep your private business private. Go ahead though.
So, like,
Try to laugh it off.
I did, but you're funny, real funny. But you get what I'm saying? Like, as long as the woman is taking care of the home, I feel like that's what's most important. The man should be taking care of the bills because that's his responsibility. I don't feel like the woman should have to pay for the rent, pay for the mortgage. Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I do. I wish there were more men like you.
But it's traditional.
And for me, the
It's
man
traditional.
I'm talking to, I think I really want to have more of a conversation with him. But I'm not gonna lie, it just be so scary now because people then think that you are that type of woman that wants a guy
Correct.
to do that, and I think that scares them away. And they're like, oh well, I'm not doing that. I want to do it. I want to do it selflessly, like knowing that you're not expecting it. I'm just doing it because. But I mean, I don't mind. Like, I don't know, maybe just because of the woman I am. I would love that you are taking up most of the rent, and yes, I'm still doing the cooking, the cleaning,
Most of it.
all of it. But I wouldn't mind.
What?
Like, okay, I take the kids' daycare. I wouldn't mind that.
But no.
Or I get the girl's hair done, or it's my job to do the hair, just because.
Well, you can.
I would hope that I'm making money too. It
Yeah.
shouldn't just be
But
you
your
making
money should be your money. But I feel like as a man, like, he should be
Y'all hear that?
the provider, the breadwinner, the whatever the case is. 'Cause-
Emmanuel, you hear that?
I'm just saying. I mean, that's just.
I love that. No, seriously,
Please.
because I do believe.
I want you to be
both-
feminine. You know what I'm saying? No, you good. I want you to be feminine. I don't want you to be masculine like, oh, I got to pay the electric bill. Like, what? Like, that's
love that.
my
I love that. We need more men like that.
Absolutely.
Honestly. I really think.
But social media is like bending that narrative. You know,
it's like the reason why I love it most is because you're speaking the truth, but you are a man that lives what you believe.
correct.
A lot of men don't.
Right.
They don't believe. I feel like they don't believe they should be the breadwinner because they're not putting that energy, and they don't even have enough for their damn selves. They don't even know where the hell the next dollar's coming from. So how could they think
They
past
even think
that?
like that. So they shouldn't be dating anyone until
Nah, dead
you get to that level.
All they're giving out
Honestly.
is fucking headaches and dick.
Honestly.
Next question. What, we looking good? Okay. Next question.
All right, so I get a pull?
Yes.
Oh, good.
It's you.
I like
it's your
this.
thing. Unless you want me to choose,
No, I
but
like
that's
this.
your bowl.
This is good.
That's your bowl.
I like
But I
my
love that
bowl.
you said that so men can. That's why I'm not a clickbaitish type of podcast, but I do want people to get the real because you
Yeah.
really do live that lifestyle.
Absolutely.
And I want them to know the people I have on here are talking their shit.
Crystal, I feel weak when a woman is paying for me. Like if a woman is paying for my meal, or if a woman is paying my bills, like that's crazy. What? You know, it should definitely be the other way around.
I love that. It's gonna be when I promote this. I'm gonna put that right there.
So
Yes.
how about birthdays? How you feel about birthdays?
How you feel about birthdays?
For who?
Like
It was for yourself. Like, how would you feel? How would you feel a female should?
if she splurged on you for your birthday.
Like, you gonna splurge for her? What you expect? You don't want no fucking tube socks and fucking.
That is true. I mean, I think that's a good point. That's a good sign of appreciation. But I think that should be the only day of the year.
Really? So, but are you okay with your woman just doing random acts of like love, like showing random acts of service and love?
I don't want to sound crazy, but I'd rather it be something that doesn't have to deal with money. Like it can be you rubbing my back. It could be, you know what I'm saying? A good meal is like everything to me. You know, you helping me pick out my outfit for this event coming out, but like you don't have to necessarily buy me dinner or buy me a car.
I love
like,
that.
yeah.
I haven't heard a man say that in such a long time. It started to really feel like that conversation
It's
shouldn't even
gone.
happen.
Right.
And that's sad.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
It's so many people. I don't want to put nobody on blast, but like even like around the area I live, because I don't want to make it too hot. It's a husband and wife, and the wife tells me like, she's paying for half and he's paying for half. I'm like, y'all married? And they've been together for like 10, 20 years, and they're still splitting the bills in half. So,
but I love like I said, before we go to the next question, I love the fact that you pointed something out that I've been trying to drill in men's head. Is like, when you take that dominant role, you automatically make that woman feminine.
Correct.
I'm not saying that she
That
doesn't
is
become
facts.
spoiled. There's always guidelines
That
and
is
rules,
facts.
but you make her feminine. Like
Yes.
she automatically, it's like an automatic
correct.
drop of.
Y'all hear that, right? If you want your woman to be feminine, pay the
It's
bills.
just like she doesn't like the things that instead of her stressing about other things, all her energy is down to you.
Yes.
Make you a better man that you get what you need to do to. It's like a cycle.
Correct.
So, go to the next question because I
That
really
was
will go
good.
into
That was
depth.
good. I
Okay,
like
wait.
that.
All right, so you gotta go with your next question.
Okay, here we go.
You had time to think about it too.
No, I didn't even look at
Oh,
it.
you ain't look at it? Okay, perfect. All right.
Ooh, would you prefer to be manipulated or be the manipulator?
Oh, okay.
I already know this answer, but
Fuck.
how about you?
God damn.
But why would you want to be manipulated?
I mean, if you talk about submissiveness,
Oh yeah,
you get what I'm saying. But
In
I don't
that
want
aspect, in
I'm
that
too
aspect.
smart to be the manipulator, so
Yeah.
I would rather be the manipulator.
Me too.
But I would always say that in a positive way. I would manipulate people to do the good, right thing.
nah, not me.
I'm weak as shit because you telling the truth.
I am.
Fucking idiot. Sorry, now. But no, I would be the manipulator.
Yeah, I feel like it's cooler.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel like that's kind of what we do, though.
we have to.
Yeah,
You
we
manipulated
kinda
me to
like-
get me here.
Exactly, and take a shot.
Right, I was manipulated. What the hell?
So now I would be the manipulator.
Crystal, you definitely
But
could get away with
I
it.
think, yeah. I know. I gotta watch myself.
You do. You're
It's not
dangerous.
this- yeah. It's
And then you cut
bad.
the hair too.
I did.
Manipulator.
Did.
You should just put it right here on your shirt.
I should put on my. Yeah. I thought I would say hat, but I don't got no hat.
got no
Yeah,
hat.
I don't got no hat. You got a hat, but yeah, I think that's simple. Manipulator.
That was good, right?
I'm manipulator. That's actually an
I like
interesting
that.
ass question.
Really good.
I don't know who. Don't put it back in there. It's okay. It's okay.
Cut.
It's okay. How weak is hell?
Like I didn't pull the
You pulled the same thing? Okay, good. Because I'm like, oh my God. Like, honestly, I have to read every single one just to figure it out. But it's okay. You found it.
Next one. Okay. Would you rather try to be rich or wealthy? Because it is a difference.
Yes, wealthy. That's
Yes.
a trick. That's a trick
Why?
question. Because now that I've understood what wealthy means,
Correct. Versus
and what
rich.
rich means, I
Right.
would be wealthy.
Okay.
I feel like that's more of a deeper version. That's like the upscale version of being rich.
Yes. That's not having any problems, not any worries. The bills are paid in your sleep.
That's emotional. That's spiritual.
That's us traveling the world.
That's like peace.
Yes.
Wealth is peace in my mind.
Going to Mars.
Yes, I don't know about Mars. I don't know what the fuck is out there. I'm weak as hell.
I'm
But
just
no,
saying.
but I know what you mean. Like,
Yeah,
just
you can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want. Like,
Rich is like you still chasing the bag. Like you still gotta
yes,
work. You
rich
still
is-
gotta.
I feel like rich still has
You can still lose it.
like control.
Correct.
There's a control still there. Human control.
Correct.
I don't want that shit.
No.
So you say wealthy too, right?
Wealthy. 100%.
Do you feel like you're wealthy now?
I feel like if I get a few more properties,
Nah, dead ass.
Seriously.
Dead ass. Okay.
that's the trick.
Okay. I could feel. I'm still looking for generational wealth. I don't think I have generational wealth, but I think I'm wealthy.
That's the thing about generational wealth. You have to inspire and motivate people because people don't like to listen.
Yeah.
You know, so you can sit down and talk to them, but if they're not interested, they're not.
But I'm
come
talking about
here.
my generation.
Oh, your generation.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
I get it was like generational, but when in my
Got
generation,
it.
like
Okay.
my kids, my grandkids,
Got it.
my
Right.
and my family, starting with my family,
How do they feel about you doing all of this? Like your family?
the podcast and everything.
Yeah, because like 20 years ago, this
What?
wasn't like what I'm saying. Like when they were a little younger, nobody was doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, in that sense,
Yeah, they gotta be proud of you.
they are. I
Have
would
to.
think so.
Come on, you like the young Oprah.
I'm weak as hell,
was
B.
just saying, right?
Zoom in on me.
I'm just saying,
Like, no,
like,
you guys
like-
No, yes, I think they're super proud because not just because I'm doing a lot of things, because you can have people in your family that are doing a lot of things with no direction. I feel like they are proud of me because they see that I'm happy and it's giving me purpose. So therefore, it's like, well, Crystal got to be doing something.
She
Like,
has
I'm
to.
staying, and I told you I just lost my dad last year. So
Right.
even with just doing this came after that. So
Absolutely.
just being able to stay sane and just be purposeful, I think they're happy about that.
Absolutely.
So, and I say I'm wealthy because I honestly got to a point where, I like to use testimonies on my podcast because, like I said, this is a podcast where it's not just a clickbait shit for me. After my dad passed, like that whole, like after renovating the whole place and just trying to bury him and just stopping my business, money was down. Okay? If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Money was down.
Something like that can hit you.
It just was, and I've never been, anybody that knows me knows I have never been that low in my life.
Yeah.
And I didn't really talk about it
Right.
because honestly, I won't even say separate because the journey I have with God is, I'm not even about to hide it. I'm not about to sugarcoat it with nobody because I feel like that's what they want us to do. But my relationship with him kept me wealthy.
That's good.
I was rich in other things.
Absolutely. In your mind.
You get what I'm saying?
Come on. Give me some.
I was so rich in other things that the money part didn't shake me that much. And I know that it didn't because I was doing this and I ain't had the money.
Right.
I was still like, oh no, I'm going to give this my all. I was
And you
rich in
still
so
did
many
it.
other things. So,
I mean, look at this wall.
and then guess what? Guess what it did? Brought that money right the fuck back. It's to the
Right
point where I
back.
got to turn clients down.
Come
now.
on.
It
Come
really is. I'm really like, I don't have no more space on my calendar. Then I just got a new job that's paying me and it made me that money. I said I wanted to make 6 figures in 2023.
See? Top
Quick,
tier.
easy.
Top tier.
Because I was rich in other shit.
Absolutely. You just you see the future and you just walk into it. It's about what you digest. You digested this
Yep.
and look at you now.
So that's for anybody out here chasing the bag.
It's right here first. You get rich in your
Yeah.
mind before you actually.
You're chasing that shit forever.
Yeah.
If that's your end goal.
Yep.
So go ahead, next question.
Uh-oh.
Before we get too deep.
Roll some dice.
Right? That's a good questions. I'm like, why my chin hurting? I just went to the dentist today. That's why.
We're going to skip that one. I
Okay.
thought I can go a little better than that one.
Okay.
Yo. If orgasms didn't exist, would you have sex?
Ooh, good question. Yes.
Okay, why?
Because I don't be having them now. I really don't be having them all the time now.
So the problem with that is, right?
I know.
I'm not
Tell
Dr.
me.
Phil.
Yeah, that was a Dr.
But the
Phil.
man has to focus on the woman and how she feels. It's not about him. And I feel like that's what a lot of men do. They don't focus. They focus on themselves and it's getting a nut off.
Yeah.
But not focusing on like, is my lady, did she hit that point where she got the orgasm too?
Because I just told them not too long. I haven't put the episode out, but when they see the episode, I just told them I just got a vibrator not too long ago.
Really, and that's a shame.
And between that and God forgive me, between that and whatever I was using before that, gave me an orgasm before men.
Isn't that crazy?
It really is. Not to say I haven't had one with men, but
right.
if that was the reason why I was having sex with men, I wouldn't.
Men have to. They have to compromise. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn the woman. You have to know what she likes, her spots, all that different things, and that's what actually triggers it.
So yeah, the answer is no. What would you?
I say yes to have a connection.
Okay.
You know, I feel like when you're inside somebody, not to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Know. No. I call it a soul tie.
You feel me? Like that's how you feel. Cause kissing, you're still like hitting the wall. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Not that ass. It be to the point where you kiss somebody and you're like, what is this doing?
Right.
For me?
And to be honest, when you have sex with somebody, that's how you know you really like them or not. Cause it can switch real quick.
It can make you, yeah.
I don't know, this is it.
Yeah.
Like everything else could be perfect. They paying for the dinner, the bills are paid, but then
that sex ain't hitting like it's
they making too many noises.
It's just like
shut up.
Yeah.
The dude making like
that's like shut up. Why you keep talking?
Right.
Like you ain't even doing nothing.
Damn.
You keep talking. The worst thing a man could be like, it's like, whose is this? I'd be like,
right.
You don't want me to answer.
And you
this
just
right
started.
Now. You don't want me to answer this right now. So yes, okay. I like these
that was
questions.
good, right?
I like these
that
questions.
was good. Oh man.
So yes, I was still sex though. I don't know about how long.
Ooh.
I don't know how long.
Ooh.
Maybe the next one. If this was a quick question, I'm gonna pick the next one. Look at the glasses. You ain't seen a Cartier.
You saw that? I had
He had ass. I'm weak as hell. I love them.
How do you balance business, self-care, and relationships?
Okay. Say it again because I messed up your question.
How do you balance business, self-care, and relationships? Hold on. So you get these questions from people who ask them?
Sometimes. Who
This
wrote
is
it?
nice. Angel.
Angel.
Yeah.
Oh, I know her. Oh, you know Angel. Yes. Look
Come
at
on,
that.
Angel.
Look at
Come
that.
on with the question.
Reverdist. How you say that? Her Reverdist?
We going on.
Stupid. You could be an actor.
No, you can't.
You really could be an actor. You could be an actor. I could
We
be actress.
could.
You could be actress.
Yes.
We should do something.
Yes.
Like look real or something.
Please.
Okay. I'll be making my brother do it.
Oh.
Do reels.
Oh.
We got a lot of views on it, but we're going to talk about it. Okay. How do I balance business, self-care, and relationships? I pray about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Does that work?
It's been working.
Okay.
You know, because when I think about how to do it on my own, I noticed that I won't say I was failing at it, but there was never if you were to split it in percentages, there was never a right amount of percentages. For example, with my business, I love my businesses.
Right.
Like those are genuinely my babies.
That's what you love to do.
And I know it's so I have to like say that in the generation because a lot of people don't know what the fuck it is to have a business. So therefore, when you tell them you love your business, they don't think it's like what do you mean love?
Absolutely. I'm
talking about I can stay up hours, 2-3 a.m. in the morning, just doing what I love. Doing what I love.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, I might miss out on the self-care side.
Correct.
Where I might go a whole day without doing my face regimen or going to the gym. Like I'm so busy editing and stuff, I didn't miss the gym the whole week.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I always pray about it so that I can get a better feeling about okay. Because when I say pray about it, it's like I need that conscience to be more awakened so that, for example, just because I stay up to 2 a.m. in the morning and missed the gym, I could have still went to the gym and still got the same amount of work done or just spread it to next.
That's what I was going to say. Like everything is about scheduling.
It's not just about scheduling, it's the feeling. Because most likely I'll probably keep going to 2 a.m., 3 a.m. thinking that if I don't get this done, my life is over.
Right.
Versus if I kind of ask God, like, because at the end of the day, it's not weird. It is weird to say out loud sometimes because a lot of these things stay in my mind. But for example, lately I've been more calm about my business because honestly, it's just like how, for example, a quote they will say, it's not about how many people you know, it's who you know.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? So nowadays, I'm not running around
trying to look for new people.
Exactly. I'm like,
Absolutely.
God,
You gonna put me where you know I'm talented. You gonna put me with the right people, and when the time is right,
it's gonna happen.
I would think smarter, not harder.
Absolutely.
So that's what I mean. It's just like that. My energy would be like, this is enough for today.
Mm-hmm.
Put it down.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the gym or go take a hot shower.
Right. You
Go
put
do
enough
whatever.
hours of time into it. I
This
agree.
is enough time for your relationship. Because I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day, I've done way better. But I would with my spouse. My spouse will close my laptop in my face. You working too much. And I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but it's like if you give me
when you in.
Yeah, if you just give just my human mind that space to think, I don't think I would calculate it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to pray about it, and of course it's scheduling. Once I pray about, once I get that, I still always schedule, but like I said, that's not enough.
Right.
So I think really including God and praying
like
about
that you're
it
spiritual.
just keeps me
absolutely
sane throughout the board. So like I feel comfortable, or I feel even vice versa. If you're with your spouse, sometimes you might feel guilty that you're with your spouse too long.
Correct.
And you didn't give your business, and
Enough.
now you start looking at them like
Yeah.
you're taking time away from my
Thank
money,
you.
and then they
Absolutely.
start feeling some type of way. So feeling like no, I'm supposed to be with you right now.
Boundaries.
That can wait.
Discipline.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Good answer.
how do you bow? Thank you.
I feel like you know how we just said scheduling, but sticking to the schedule. Like
Okay.
if I'm going on a date, I have to schedule it.
Okay.
You know, because you can't just randomly, and I have so many things I have to, so many fires I have to pull out.
Yeah.
And then how can you expect to still do things for the kids and this and the other?
Yeah.
Everything has to be planned.
Yeah.
So I just
Scheduling
live
is
by
definitely
planning.
important.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just think I did that too much at one point that it just still didn't answer the question.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a planner. It's sickly. It's sickly.
Well, that's how I got here. You
I
planned.
showed you. I'm gonna show you my calendar. It's
I can't
sickly.
wait. Come
It's
on.
really sickly.
Yes.
It's sickly. So I'm talking about day to day.
Really?
I'm talking about 10 a.m.,
How do you
12
eat?
a.m., 1 p.m. Like shit, right?
Do you
I put in my
feel like being an
schedule.
entrepreneur now, you eat more fast than you can actually cook? You get what I'm saying? Because you don't really have time to sit and cook. That takes way too much time. I'm just speaking from personal experience. Like I don't have an hour in my day
Without
to sit
telling
and
too
cook.
much of my business.
Mhm.
See, but that's something that could be not prayed about, but yeah, prayed about.
No, absolutely.
Because if it's something that if it's something you don't want to do, that's one thing.
Right.
But if it's something that you do want to do, but you for whatever reason not finding time for, you got to start learning how to make time for what you want to make time. Just like
I
a
agree.
woman needs to.
Right.
Just because she might not have time for it, if you want to be a wife, you got to find time. You
No,
can't wait
that's true.
You can't wait to be with the man, then all
That's
of a
true.
sudden you find the time. That's why I said it's a spiritual thing.
It's a spiritual
if that's
thing.
something that you really want to do, you have to figure out how can I make time for this because I know that this is what I need.
Correct.
In the space that I'm in, I'm not gonna lie. I told y'all like I'm not trying to put too much of my business out, but I'm not in the space that I want to be in because I have my own place and everything to cook and have I want my own kitchen, my own. I'm very organized.
Gotcha.
So I need my things to be exactly how I like it, and it's not an excuse for me. I'm not in that situation right now, so therefore I'm not cooking like I want to. But because of that, I am aware of my. I don't like to use things like that as an excuse. So, for example, today I ate kava. Because I'm like,
It's
okay,
still
I
a
can't eat
healthy
what I
alternative.
want to
Right,
eat,
but at least you're not
but
eating
I'm going-
McDonald's, Burger
I'm
King.
going to still eat healthy
I
so
agree.
I can get into a space where
I
I
agree.
can then give myself that time, and I will have to allocate it. Whether it's, okay, just Saturday I have to cook meal prep, which I was doing when I was in
Right.
my own space. I was meal prepping.
And that's a good
So,
solution. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's a good solution. I just feel like as being entrepreneurs, we really don't have time to cook.
Yeah.
Like for me to say, yeah, I'm making spaghetti and lasagna and all that, I can't do that.
Yeah, but you know, that's something you want to do. I mean,
No, I don't know.
you
how to
don't
cook.
want
No.
you don't want to learn how to make nothing?
No.
Why?
We'll pay someone to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's just a good craft for you.
Me? Cooking?
Yes.
I'll drink some water.
What if you just be in your, what if it's just you and your, like, what if you just locked in the house one day, like COVID type shit, and now you got to figure out how to start cooking because you can't go and eat. You're the type of person that's going to figure out
Yeah, something
shit.
else.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you know how to cook? The vibes.
Let's
So I
go with
said,
the
what do
vibes.
you cook? That was the question.
Do I have to answer that?
Yes.
I
A
can't.
ham sandwich.
No. The
What you make then?
scrambled eggs, boiled
Okay.
eggs,
That's good.
bagel, cream cheese.
Okay, that's not cooking, but
To me, it is.
toasted.
No, it's not toasted. I just do it regular.
How?
Just get the bagel and
Just
throw
take
some.
it out and put it on
That's
there.
a lot of work.
But that's still putting something together.
Thank you.
So you're just like what's that word?
I'm on the go. I have to.
Yeah.
You know, I
So do you
can't.
make your like child's lunches?
No. No, come on,
Why
Chris.
you say it like
No.
that?
What do you mean child's lunches?
So you a real man's man.
Yes.
I love that.
Hardcore.
I love that. Next question. Probably it's gonna be our last. But how many questions we did? We did 4.
know.
So do one more.
Uh-oh.
And that shot got to you.
It's gotta be.
Are you a lightweight?
No.
Okay.
I'm doing it for the camera.
Period. Period.
All right.
I need to stop saying period.
When was the last time you lied to protect your image?
Oh! When's the last time
You lied
lied?
to protect your image.
I lie, but I don't think I've lied recently to protect my image.
Yeah.
What
That's what I'm
image?
thinking too. You want to skip it?
Yeah.
Another one?
skip it.
Yeah. Because I
So
was thinking
can't
too,
even
like,
think,
how do you lie
I mean,
to
I can
protect
see you
your...
like a public figure, but
Right.
I don't be lying like that.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, then I pulled two. Oh, this is fine.
I don't be lying like that. Like that in that way. I don't got shit to be protecting like that.
What's your favorite smoothie flavor, and what does it say about you?
Ooh. So right now, I love tropical smoothie.
Okay.
I love the Bahama Mama.
So what does that say about you?
That says I'm trying to be on the beach. I'm trying to be on the beach.
You
It
bringing
just
sand
looks-
to the beach?
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? What you say? You say what you say?
You bringing sand to the beach?
I'm bringing sand to the beach.
What you bringing to the beach?
Myself.
Oh,
And my hammock.
that's the water.
That's the water. What the hell are you talking about?
I'm messing with you. I'm messing like the things that are at a beach. You know,
Okay,
sand,
okay.
water.
No.
You're the whole beach.
I say Bahama Mama. No, seriously.
Yo.
Whenever I go to tropical smoothie, I really be thinking about the beach, like Bahama Mama. Like what would
Okay.
what I want to be relaxed by right now.
Okay.
And the reason why I like that, and I feel like they named it that, is because I don't really like sweet, too sweet. I hate smoothies that make me do this.
It's like sour, sweet.
Yes, and I hate it when it's too.
Okay. Have you had one from there that is like
yes,
that?
my brother like this. The sunset,
Yeah,
sunrise,
sunrise, sun.
I hate.
Yeah, I don't like that
it's
either.
like
The
drinking
orange one.
Or Tampico.
Yeah.
That drink, that orange.
It don't even feel like a smoothie no
It
more.
don't feel like it's just like a frozen
Slurpee.
orange drink. It's just too sugary for me. But it's like whatever they put in the bottom of the chocolate, I always tell them to put extra chocolate because I just like it to be smooth. I'm a smooth type of female. I like it to like melt in my mouth. I like to just be smooth. I don't like the tangy, and I don't want it to be too hard and too chocolatey.
Okay, so that's just the perfect balance. for you.
Yes. I stay within that. And it tastes healthy. It seems like it's healthy.
Okay. Do you
Not
get
for
food with
sure.
it or no?
Sometimes I do the parent save.
And you know the whole order.
I
Look at
I do. Once they built one around the house, so I've been just drinking it every time. Like it's a gym, so I go to Gold's Gym and then go there.
Really?
Because Kava's on the other side.
Right.
So if I want to be healthy and I know I'm not about to cook nothing and there's ain't shit in the house, I'm gonna stop there and try to get something
Absolutely.
smooth. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And they got good size drinks. Like it's a one size.
It is. Yeah, it's no small, medium.
Nope.
It's one size all. Smart.
Well, it's for the kids. That's it.
Right.
Yep. So what's your favorite thing?
The peanut butter.
Ooh, I feel like you was gonna say that.
Calories.
I
I
got
gotta
no
eat.
peanut butter.
I love calories.
Ain't that shit too thick?
Not exactly.
Okay.
I put whey in it, you know, more
It's
protein.
Nutella.
They have yogurt,
Okay.
you know, other things like that. I get on white chocolate. Then I had no sugar.
Okay.
I hate the sugar because, like you said, now it's a little too much.
Too
You got
sweet.
chocolate, you got this, you got that. So I just keep it
Peanut butter.
like that. Yeah.
I actually like chocolatey things. I'm actually gonna try that. I don't
Try
know.
it.
I feel like it's good until you get halfway and you be like, God damn, it's a lot of chocolate.
But you got to put the white chocolate in it
white chocolate.
because it's like a good balance with the peanut butter.
Bahama Mama got
Has
white
white
chocolate. I
chocolate.
be able to
See?
tell them to
See?
do the extra.
It's a vibe.
Yeah. Okay. So what is it called? Is it called peanut butter?
I just call it peanut butter.
No. What do you just got?
Yo,
I think it's a magic pulling up.
Yo.
Yeah, how can I help you today?
Yo.
Yeah, can I get the,
let me get the
peanut
peanut butter.
please?
It's like
Like
3
the
different
what?
peanut butter ones.
Really?
I just let me get the peanut butter.
Peanut butter?
Yes.
Is it a tropical smoothie?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the one with the most calories.
With the most calories.
The most.
So are you supposed to intake more calories
Yes.
as a man?
Me. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about everybody else.
Okay. Okay. You look good though.
Yeah, I was like this,
Yeah.
Crystal. When
You
you
were
first
like
met
that.
me,
You were like this, and then you were like this,
Yes.
and now you're like this.
you know what?
You
I was
good.
wearing 2 pairs of pants. You didn't know that.
No.
Low key
You
secret.
were skinny back in the day.
Yeah.
I used to think I could break you. You was tall, but you was like slangy.
You can't break me now.
Yeah, I can't.
Exactly.
You like you beat the shit out of someone.
Thank you.
Don't touch me, because I'm scared. It's like, nah. And you tatted?
Oh my
Look
god.
at that. You are tatted. Who do you think you are?
I only got like 3 tats.
This is nice. Those not the. Shut the hell up. This is nice. I'm gonna ask you what they are. Oh, this is nice.
Thank you. I try.
It's a whole sleeve, right?
Yeah.
Look at you. Get all the. Remember they used to call them chickadees back then?
Yeah, chickadees.
I'm weak
Yo,
as hell. We
stop.
old.
You
That's
have
back in the
tattoos,
day.
right?
I do. Look at this one. You like it?
You
This
got
is
the
my
brand on
favorite.
it?
This is my favorite one right now.
I love this. When you
Thank
get this?
you. Like probably 5 months now. It was an impulsive thing, but I
like
love
it.
it.
It's
so
who you are.
clean. Shout out to Chris Montana. This tat is like my
Come
favorite
on now.
right now.
Come on, give me
It's
some.
so dope. I didn't even post about it. I just
Yeah.
love it. Okay, one last one, and then we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay, promise.
Let me pick. Shake it.
Close your eyes. Make a wish.
Head ass. My cheeks. I keep forgetting I went to the dentist today. My cheeks hurt so bad, but it's good because I'm smiling a lot.
Okay.
Have you ever been afraid of people knowing who you really are?
No. No, you answer first. Remember,
Why
you
you
first.
trying? You can't take the answer. You say no.
Go ahead.
Yes and no.
Why?
Because there's parts of me that I say only afraid, not in the sense of me necessarily caring, but with this world right now, I'm not in a space right now where there's parts of me that I understand why they are, and I don't think the world is, and I'm just not in the space to even debate it because I'm very firm in why I am in that aspect, and I'm gonna take time to change certain aspects. But if they knew that was me, oh, they'd chew the shit out of me. They'd chew me.
So you feel like when you're on camera, you have to preserve yourself to be a certain crystal, or like?
No, I just stay professional. I mean,
Professional.
I'm
Yeah,
very
yeah.
open. If I don't
Yeah.
want to talk about something, I'm gonna say I don't want to.
You're very direct and
You
transparent.
get what I'm saying?
Very.
So I say that for a reason. I always tell people, and I'm gonna say it again because I always try to prepare myself mentally and spiritually because at the end of the day, I don't know where this is gonna go, and that's why I said everything I do has to be spiritual because I'll be damned to not think that somebody might take this one day and take something I said and turn it around, and I have to be prepared for that.
Correct.
I don't care what they talk about. When it comes to me, I don't care what the fuck they talk about. As long I'm not gonna speak on it until I've had time to reflect on it. Period. That's the only thing I tell people. In the future, when people start making up why I'm not responding to something or whatever the case is, I probably won't respond until I've given myself time to evaluate it.
Right.
And I think
Before you say the
that's
wrong
robbing a
thing
lot
or-
of people that are famous and are in the limelight. It's not that they care about somebody talking about it. You just didn't give them time. They
Correct.
learned about it when you learned about it.
Correct.
You didn't even give them time to think about it on their own. Now their way of evaluating it is included with your perception, and that's too much. Like, let me think about what I want to think about it. Is this really crystal? Is this something I would do? And then y'all can do whatever y'all want.
Absolutely.
With the truth of it.
Yeah, because you have an image you have to maintain. So.
Yeah,
You know.
I really don't care for that. If I did, I wouldn't have this podcast.
Right. Ooh. Secrets.
I wouldn't have this podcast.
Oh.
I've been telling, but that's the thing. I'm smart, so
Right.
I don't tell them things I wouldn't.
Want people to know. Absolutely. I like that. Always so smart.
Thank you. We are so awkward. We are really awkward. Let's do the. We gotta do
Champagne.
better. We gotta
Pop
do it.
champagne. Oh.
Okay, let's stop being corny. Go ahead. Why are you afraid of people knowing the real you?
No. Because this is who I am in camera, off camera. This is who I am. But
Would you do like a reality show of people watching you? Because you said you don't really put your business out there, so they gotta be.
well, what I mean is like, of course, we have a private life, right? That we don't want everybody to know about.
Correct.
But at the same time, in that private life, I'm still this person in that private life. But I feel like we all have different sides. I have a
Correct.
goofy side. I have a professional side. I have an other
Oh, it
bad
makes
side.
sense.
You
I
know.
feel like we're about the same. Like,
Absolutely.
we're authentically us as much as possible.
There you go.
So we're not.
And we only
really
get better.
afraid, but I just want to be. Like, I hate when people are like, "Oh, I'm not afraid," and it's like, come on now. If niggas said right now a camera's gonna follow you 24/7,
I want to ask
anxiety
you.
will kill you.
You mentioned something to me. I want to ask you something and be honest with me, right?
Yeah.
So, no offense. It's a couple of guys that I've had casual conversations with. What do you feel like a man who is trying to be like your man and protect you, but they're scared of like dogs, scared of like things that I feel like they shouldn't be scared of? How
Like
can they
dogs,
protect
like
you?
an actual dog.
Yeah, like how do you feel about a man being scared of a dog?
I would try to get him into therapy because there's something deeper than that. What's
Yo,
funny?
Hold on, what you mean?
Because I'm there's something deeper maybe you got bit by a dog when you were 3 years old, but you don't remember that happened.
Or what about
to
like
you.
a man scared of a spider? Stuff like that. Like
Something traumatic happened. Something traumatic happened.
But is that a turnoff from a woman's perspective? Like if he's hiding behind you, or like, oh, we can't do that because how can he protect you?
Behind me,
you feel me?
You better suck it the fuck up and say with your chest and just let that dog bite your ankle.
Because one of my neighbors came up to me and was like, yeah, man, I'm terrified of spiders. My girl got to kill her. I was like, really? And I lost so much respect. I'm like, yo,
damn.
This dude.
I think it would be, it's losing respect that he's confident in the fear. That's what I would lose respect in. That you're so confident that you're afraid of this spider. Instead of you going to figure out why you're afraid of it, you're just like, yeah, I'm afraid of a fucking spider.
And you got to call your girl to go and kill it?
Come on, come on, man. Like, and that's the thing that I can't stay with men right now. And it's like, no, there's a line. You could be afraid of something,
right?
But be a man in trying to at least figure out how to, you know what I'm saying? Like, how to remedy that fear.
And get over it.
But men nowadays, it's like they're so okay with being a victim. And I don't like that.
That's weird.
It's so okay with being a victim. And if you try to like say, well, why are you scared of that? It's like we're trying to demasculate them or make them feel as if though they can't be emotional or like sensitive. We're not sensitive to that. It's like
this is unattractive.
And then they wonder why women look at them like
yo, you're
I'm more of a man than you
right?
Because
you killing the spider, you killing the dog. I'm not killing the dog.
I'm paying the bills. I am the man. Like, what is the definition
you
of a
cooking
man
dinner?
now?
You what? You waking up early into him, man.
I'm not scared to go. I could be broke. I'm not scared to go get a job.
No.
He's so scared of trying to go get a job because what? They're going to say you working at McDonald's. They're going to say you working here. They're going to say this, but they're going to say you broke.
That's a real thing. That's a real thing. If a woman is a go-getter and you not, and you can't match that energy, you done.
It's done.
It's done.
Okay, y'all. So, look, because we have gotten into depth. I think we asked like 6-7 questions. Yes. Thank you so much for being on here.
Hold on.
Okay. I'm weak as hell. This is bringing back memories. We're so corny. I love it. Okay, y'all. So you have done so much in the DMV. I would be.
You have too.
It wouldn't even give you what I'm giving you is not even giving justice to what I've known you've done in the DMV. It's not even giving justice. But we are still looking for funding in this is episode 12.
Yes.
So yes. I said we're still looking for funding.
Oh.
Funding, like money.
What you need?
Oh, you got money?
I mean, come on.
You got money?
Why you think I'm here?
No, I'm just saying, like, if I could give you more, I would, just to show you, like, how much we acknowledge you. This next little gift or segment is...
No. And I have a bag, too?
It's a bag. I always got this is branding. Yes.
What?
So this is from Broken Record DMV, just to acknowledge you. And all the things you've done in the DMV, you've really you said 7 years, and I know you were doing things before that.
I feel special.
So thank you for all the people you put on. Look at it. Look at Ty. So I gave you a little bit of piece of merch.
Oh,
and
my God. No, you didn't.
I did.
Yo.
I did. Socks, yes. So you better crack them.
I need some white socks.
And then I gave you something else.
No. Come on. Shout out to my mom.
Shout out everybody out. This is the Grammys.
Yo, and I got my name on it?
Yes.
Yo.
Yes.
See, that's why I came here. That's why I took the shot, because I knew this was... Come on. This is so good. Thank you.
Like
I love it.
Aww.
Put it right here on my desk when I'm working.
You should.
Motivation.
That'd be beautiful. That's what I want. I wanted you guys to have something you could take with you. And, always remember that you are...
This is so special. I've never seen this on a podcast.
Giving you your flowers in real time.
Can I have it?
Yes, this is... Anyways, right now, y'all. Thank you so much. Do you have any last shout-outs? Do you have any last shout-outs?
Shout out to Crystal, y'all. She's the GOAT. If you're not on this podcast, then block your account.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much, Alan, for being on the podcast. Thank you for coming out here looking
easy.
Yes, Weezy. You
look
very
gift.
nice.
Come on now.
Check him out on it's MR.GENESIS,
yes,
right?
That's
I'm gonna
it.
put his link on it. I mean, somewhere right here. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for supporting.
Yes.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tune in for the next episode.
Subscribe like right now.
Like right now.
Don't think about it. Just hit the button.
Just
boom. It's done.
Period. Bye, y'all.
But I like
yo, that was so lit. Hey, yo, Mike.
Now for the next segment.